What is up guys, this is Tom, welcome back to another video. In this one I've got a super simple quick tip for Sony shooters. There might be something that is comparative for other camera brands, but for this one I'm going to be demonstrating on a Sony A6500, and what we're looking at is a really easy way to switch from 4K shooting straight down to 1080p slow motion at the tap of a button. Some of you guys might be using this already. It's not a sort of super secret feature of the Sony Alpha line, but it's probably one of the most useful, and if you're not using it, you really should be. So let's jump in and I will show you how it works. Okay, so what we want is our 4K sort of A-roll footage on this 1 custom dial and 1080p on this 2 dial here. So what we do is we just jump on over to the camera settings, and we're gonna switch over to the recording format and change that up to 4K, and then choose your preference of 100 or 60 megabits a second. 60 is just my preference here. Then what we want to do, of course, is double our shutter speed, so we don't need to do this every time, and it is fully remembered by the custom setting. So what we're going to do is we'll change that to 50 if you're shooting at 24 frames a second. 1/50 is going to be your best shutter speed there. Then what you're going to want to do is navigate up back to the settings menu, go into the shooting settings 1, and navigate over to the 4th page. Eventually what you're going to be shown is something that says these 1 and 2 memory. It's as simple as that, and then you can assign those settings that you've just programmed to one of those custom buttons. In this case I'm doing 1. Now we just need to repeat the process for the 1080p slow motion. So we will select XAVC SHD and change the frame rate to 100p here. That's because I'm in Europe, I have to shoot PAL, so we don't get 120 frames a second, it's 100 frames a second here. And then we're going to double that shutter speed again and set the ISO to something sensible, just so that next time it doesn't mess you up with sort of 1500 ISO that's saved on there. And then again, same thing, we'll navigate over to the that memory setting that we just saw and select this time on 2. And as you can see, every time we're changing that dial, it is automatically selecting the frame rate and the resolution that we're wanting to shoot in. Super quick, super simple, and it will make a big difference to your shooting workflow. So there we have it. Now it's going to be really easy for you to switch from that super silky 1080p 120 frames a second slow motion straight into a nice 4K, crisp 4K. I think like many creators here on YouTube, I still upload in 1080p, but I do still shoot all of my A-roll footage in 4K. It gives you the ability to punch in and make sure that your upload is nice and crisp as possible. There we have it guys, that is that for today's video. Just a really quick tip. Hopefully you did find it useful though. If you did, drop the video a like, I would really appreciate it. And if you have any questions, shoot one in the comments and I will get back to you. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one.